I've been doing this. I've been doing this for years. You know what I mean? I've been uniting, building, and helping my community for years. I just did 12 years of building with all manners of men, all manners of people.
Let's go.
The only reason we was able to do the march was because people trust the fact that the work that I've been doing for years. You know what I mean?
Man, talk about I'm going to work with you folks. Shit. Wow.
QD! There go my kid QD3, man. I remember we first started with this project with Nip. QD3 was right there. Yes, sir. They don't know. Yes, sir. Nip was the truest. Hey, man, Nip was the new Jesus. That's what they say. I don't know why it wouldn't make no sense. QD hit me up, man. I mean, you know, I'm still building. I got a documentary coming out, and I'm in the process of putting together a book deal. So.
Let's go.
I was working on this AAU team, man. My AAU team got beat up today. But you know, we're going to try to, Johnny P. Thompson. My AAU team, man, I'm looking for some guards, man. I'm looking for some guard play for my AAU team, my 17U.
We're going to worry about that next year,
We in the gold gauntlet. Hey, I got a question for y'all. I just realized that most of y'all don't know that Big Draws is Big Hugh. I don't know if y'all knew that. You know what I'm saying? When Young Nip say draws, he talking about Big Hugh, the one and only. I just realized that. My niece brought that to my attention. Free cousin Carrie. I'm in the process of putting together a GoFundMe for cousin Carrie so that he can have some kind of financial help to help him when he gets out. Of course, you guys know that as a result of him being shot, he's in a wheelchair now. Bro in a wheelchair, and he basically messed up right now. He took one shot in the back, and now he's looking at that life sentence. Because he was on life parole, they can re-sentence him back to jail. I talked to him. I talked to the attorney that went up there to go see him.
I dropped him. Indeed.
Yeah, so. Yeah, was it 4,800?
Maybe Shaq.
Do I check? My niece do that. I don't check the DMs. Marquita check the DMs. So.
The way his wife set up, he can't check DMs.
Yeah, that's crazy how they locked this man up. But then, you know what I mean? You want to honor Nip, but you want to lock the man up for being around Nip. That shit don't make no sense. And then nobody even trying to help the man. But I got him, though. We're going to make sure we do that. That's what we do at Developing Options. We've been doing that for years, though. Giving people jobs. You know what I mean?
He missed it?
I've been hiring the homies right now in this community for over 17 years. Queen Beard's project.
sports.
Yeah, Carrie, well, shoot, man, Carrie he didn't even have a chance to get his life right. He just came home. He was still in the halfway house, man. And the homie father had died, and Carrie had came down to L.A. just to go see him because his father had died. His father's actually Raymond Washington's older brother passed away, and we buried him today. And Carrie was coming to South Central L.A. to pay respects to the loss of the homeboy father, and that's when that unfortunate tragic happened.
You had it last when you shot that too.
How old is Big U? Big U is. I ain't gonna tell y'all. I'm 31. I'm lying. I'm not 31. Big Psycho Mike. Tell Big Psycho Mike I said what's up. Usually carrying Ironwood. Oh, when he had the stroke, yeah, real talk. He did have a stroke in Ironwood. True that. Carrie is 56, man. No, I ain't no 60. Yeah, I am 60, goddammit. I'm 60, man. Yeah, I'm 60. Fuck what you talking about.
No. Let's go.
Do I can keep in touch with Lauren? It depends on what Lauren.
Let's go.
Oh, Lauren, nah.
Why you pausing?
Keep eating alkaline. Yep.
And they cheated for you.
Yeah, I'm 35. I'm 35. Did I go to the funeral? No, I didn't go to the funeral.
Talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. Have to get back on defense.
Of a legend.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Greek free.
Politics, yeah. Well, look, this is what we're about to do. I'm putting this fund together, so I want to put a fund together to help Carrie when he come home, because, of course, he's not going to be able to work if he's in a wheelchair. He's not going to be able to work. He's not going to be able to, get out there and grind. The man 56 years old, so we're trying to put something together so we can have something to get started. He gonna need rehab. When I was talking to him today, he was telling me that he losing the feeling in his legs and behind his calves. So that means without getting the proper therapy, he ain't gonna be able to walk. He got to come home and learn how to walk again if it was that close to his spine.
Get that shit. Let's go.
So
Animal.
I'm gonna try to get him right, and we're gonna need everybody help. I mean, when his parole hearing come up, man, we're gonna need 1,000 people down there when he go for his parole hearing to be action. If y'all love Nip and y'all want fairness, I mean, this man took a bullet. He took a bullet. DJ Head, we trying to get together to try to raise some money, and I'm gonna put a GoFundMe up for cousin Carrie. That was shot, and they locked him up. They locked him up for being with Nip. So we're gonna try to put a fund together, and we want to change that law. I want to put my max effort into trying to change that law of you saying that when dudes come out on parole, they can't be affiliated with gang members. That's an oxymoron. How could you do all of your time with nothing but gang members? The man was on the yard for 25 years with nothing but gang members. And then you tell him don't associate with gang members. Like, who he going to associate with? He don't know nobody but gang members. You just spent the last 25 years with gang members. Mostly everybody you know is passed. Any kids you would have had, you really don't know your kids because you've been gone 25 years. You know what I mean? And then you say don't associate with known gang members. Everybody in LA is almost a known gang member. And anybody he would have known and would have had a relationship with is a known gang member. When he first came home, I gave him money, which I do with all my homeboys, you know, that I'm close with. That when they come home, I look out for them. I look out for them while they're in there. So if they can't talk to me, obviously Nipsey was looking out for them, and Nipsey look out for people when they come and go home. You know what I'm saying? He talk about his music. That's what all of us do from every set around the country. But it don't make no sense if you're incarcerated with gang members, the duration of your time, how then do you not? It don't make no sense. You set up a failure when you first come out. You have to sign those parole papers, and then it's a major tool of recidivism in every state, and that don't make no sense. Then if you guys don't know, to get in Cal gangs, it'll take nothing but one police officer to pull you over. He can put your name in Cal gangs. You'll be a gang affiliated. They can make you gang affiliated for just riding in the car with somebody. But there is, in fact, rules to how you get placed in Cal gangs. You, one, have to admit you're a gang member. Two, you have to have physical markings, tattoo or some kind of physical markings on your body. Three, you have to have committed some kind of crime that's gang related. And those are the 3 steps that you need to be they're supposed to follow before they put you in Cal gangs in LA. But the problem is that verbiage needs to be removed out of the parole conditions. Your parole conditions should not include, you know, gang affiliation. I think maybe 20, 30 years ago you could say that. It was less gang members then. I mean, almost everybody now is affiliated with a gang in LA of some sort. An uncle, a cousin, a friend, or somebody, a family member. You'd be hard pressed in LA to come home Hispanic, white, black, and not have a family member that's affiliated with a gang or gang members or something. You know, so you got people like my sons, you know what I mean? What, they can't be around their daddy? Who's gonna help the person when they parole? So we need to get that law changed. That law needs to be addressed. You know what I mean? Chevy said Nipsey is the greatest Crip ever lived. He's definitely one of them. He definitely pushed that brand hard. You know what I mean? Without a doubt, Nipsey is one of the greatest, you know, in my book. That's why I pushed him. You know what I mean? That's why when I started the program and I found him, that's why I seen something great in him.
Go, man.
I seen the God in him. I mean, let's get the record straight. I think that our guys live amongst us, and that the Creator, who we know as the Creator, He is the one who create man. He created us, and as men and women, we have the ability to make from what God has created. There's only one Creator, you know what I mean? And everything else that we see amongst us is something that together we can make. But there's only one Creator.
Lock.
I got caught up in something else. But I definitely want to say, what do you say, Big U, you kicking facts. I don't know if I'm kicking facts, I'm just kicking knowledge, man. Y'all gotta stay focused, man, and stay conscious on doing positive. That's what it is. How you doing, Tiff? So the Bible said, you know, you know what? Your God like, your devil like, your demon likes, your whatever likes. It based off in what you do to help people. You know what I mean? If you are somebody who helps other people, who helps other people, then you your attitude and your conduct is God-like. You know, God don't got to be spooky, and the conditions of the mind don't have to be spooky. But if you are a devilish person and you're doing devilish deeds to people, huh?
So drop me off at Shell's gas station.
His fool say drop him off at Shell's. Or Sloss for the Chris show. No, I think it's when you break it down though, the philosophy makes sense if somebody's giving you life, giving you birth, and somebody's raising you from a dead state of mind. Not actually raising you from physically being dead, but from a dead state of mind. That's what they say the quote-unquote Jesus did. You know, he was able to raise people from a dead state of mind with the influence of his actions. You know what I mean? His words. You know what I mean? But let me say this, though. We could never do enough work in trying to help people. My work is evident. I've been helping and building people for years. And that's just what I do. I've been building, managing, and seeing in kids and helping kids. That's what managers do. Managers stay in the background and help people, bro. You know what I mean? That's what we do. We get our enjoyment in seeing the success of the people that we start Monday. We're gonna start having meetings with different people from different sets. We want to put a name and a purpose behind the means we doing with these different gangs, and make the work fit.
Oh my God!
It's really about trying to save lives, and I think since we did the little thing with the brothers from the other side, we had a lot of conflict. We got a lot of ignorance. We got a lot of people that's coming out and trying to do whatever they can do to keep black people killing each other. Which, I mean, I guess some people feel like it's not cool for black people not to be fighting each other. I mean, but that come with the territory. I don't mean we're gonna stop though. But as many people have said negative stuff, there's been 15 to 20 more people times that who have responded with open hearts and open arms to trying to save lives. But I say this and I say this again, that the ignorance of those who want to see us killing each other and us going at each other, that ain't gonna never stop. That ain't gonna never stop, but it ain't gonna stop me though. I'm gonna keep trying to push this line. I've been doing it. I've been pushing gang intervention for now since I've been home. I've been home 17 years, and I've been a part of the drop in gang violence in L.A. So this ain't nothing new. The gang violence and the murder toll in L.A. has dropped consistently for 15 years, 14 to 15 years. We're at the lowest we've ever been. So we're going to keep that up, though. It's on us to keep that up and to take it to new heights. Dudes talking to me about being on the picture with Mad Bone from A-Tray and a bunch of... I was on the yard with some of these dudes. I fought side by side with some of these dudes in race riots and whatever you want to have it with these dudes. You think I'm going to fight with these dudes? Come on the streets and flip the script? Nah. These dudes have like mind and they trying to build. And as a leader, I had put it in the text message. Y'all know I can't spell worth for shit. And then I be rewriting and writing, but I had put it in the text message. And I had said that I was on the prison yard. I'll never forget, I was in the prison yard first time on the prison yard seeing somebody get stabbed to death. You know what I mean? And, it's crazy because we used to, people using guns and shooting people, and it's kind of unreal. You shoot the person, you may get back in, get on where you're going, but to actually see somebody be stabbed to death and really sitting there trying to hold on to where they've been stabbed at, all the different cuts and wounds, and they trying to hold on to it. And I remember when I was in Ironwood, and it was some Hispanic brothers got into it, and they got on some of their own kind. And what was crazy to me was when the brother got stabbed, it was snowing, and I literally watched the blood pouring out the dude's body and leading down the snow. And I was watching it travel down the snow, leaving this man's body. And it was crazy to me because I'm looking at that and I'm looking at him, and when blood comes out your body, it still has a little warmth in it. It's still hot sun, but it's traveling down this man's body. Down the snow, and it's cutting through the snow to where it got to a puddle, and this man bleeding to death. But luckily he didn't die. But he was in bad shape, and that's prison life. That's level 4 prison life. Let me say that. I was a level 4 180. We was on level 4 180. And I say this. Most of the people who talking shit about keep the violence going, keeping the gangs going, we're gonna keep this and clean up your backyard, they the ones that never really seen that though. And if they did, they went for a little small visit. They ain't did no real significant time up there where people dying and you know what I mean? Come on, man. You know what I mean? But I'm not saying that we not going to have conflicts. But I'm saying the senseless way that we going out and killing each other for a color, that can be stopped and slowed down. That don't mean in no way that people not going to have conflicts. Don't get me wrong with that. You know what I mean? At all. Don't get me wrong with that. Because to be honest with you, somebody can say some fuckboy shit today or tomorrow. I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
You saw that?
You know what I mean? I ain't going to let it go. I'm not in no way finna turn no other cheek.
Look at this.
You still down, man.
It might hit me in the other one if I turn the other cheek. If I turn this one, might slap me. If I turn it, must. Hell no. You ain't slapping me for free. But I ain't finna go hunt you for no bullshit. I ain't finna do that. Somebody got a question. Yes, he's married. I'm married to that's my niece. Big U rock with my homie from Saginaw, Michigan. We got yeah, I do. Keep pushing the line. Okay. District facts. How you get the super rep that you have?
So we were too young. I know the game.
Helping people?
I'm going to beat you because I know the game of basketball.
The 60 Crip in Newark. They everywhere. I don't know where they at, but I don't know. They nowhere and they everywhere. Wherever you at, you need to be trying to establish you a business. You need to be trying to establish you a business. You need to be trying to build. I said this before. You know what I mean? I said this a long time ago, that it should be about business and building your community. You know what I mean? It's very important that you build your community, that you build your structure. If you come up and your whole life is about ignorance and smoking weed and using dope and not building your community, then you need not even be a part of your community. You shouldn't be following no man that's over 20, 25, 26 and don't have no business plan. Not aspiring to do nothing. How is he an OG? Come on, man. He a baby and a puppy. You know what I mean? You get a certain age, you should have. I've been at businesses since I paroled in 2004. I've been had businesses. I got two offices in over here. I got two businesses over here. You know what I mean? Since 2004, when I went to jail in 1991, I had a business. I was just opening up my first club. You know what I mean? I had construction companies, all that. You know what I mean? I've always worked for myself. You about to DM. I'm gonna just tell you like this, man. Fight to do something right and positive. Fight to do something. Y'all keep saying Muck, Kodak. I don't know, man. I read that Kodak. I seen what Kodak has said. I don't know. Did y'all see the whole thing he said? I think his timing was all the way messed up. You know what I mean? He shouldn't have said nothing, period, and then putting it out live. The one thing I say was wrong with the young brother is that he pushed that live, he pushed that send button. You know what I mean? He could have not pushed that send button. He could have not put it out. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm sure the All Money In Soldiers gonna be on that one. It's a whole lot of All Money In Soldiers gonna be on that one.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
Unity Records, let's get the record label started. I want to make things happen in our community. Nah, man, I got my own record label I've been pushing. I help anybody, though. I'm Unique Music, man. I can't be nobody else. I'm already Unique Music. Yes, I am accepting anything dealing with business. Red Rum on Crenshaw. You said Red Rum on Crenshaw Deep. I don't understand what you mean that. You talking about Red Rum from Inglewood?
Yeah.
Red Rum from Inglewood is family. I don't think you're talking about Red Rum. I'ma kill Eric. Push the issue on Kodak. Come to Louisiana, check out Doc Music. Big girl Nip.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him get his team.
I'm about to sign off, man. I gave y'all enough. We need to do something big for Nip yeah, you do need to do. I think everybody in the country need to do something big for Nip.
You can get a Golden State.
Don't stop the Nip tributes.
You trade.
You know what I'm saying?
Quit this now.
But don't do nothing ignorant in Nip name either, though. Because, I mean, y'all got to check what Nip said. Nip said sometimes people say silly shit, you ignore them. You know what I mean? I remember that. That's what he said. It was his own words. Don't do nothing ignorant in Nip name and then at the same time dishonor him. You know what I mean? Don't give nobody no reason to not put a star up. Don't give nobody no reason to not continue to call him great names and make his name great and big. You know what I mean? Y'all don't want to do that at the same time. And then I'm going to tell you like this to all the haters. Guess what? As far as my kid name go, Draw's name got to go too. I'm the beginning of this. If it wasn't Draws to choose him first, wasn't nobody else choosing him. So I want the man's name to go forever. But again, don't do nothing to dishonor Nip name, you know, and dishonor his movement and give people a reason not to see him as everything great. You know what I mean? Let the people see him as something great. That's what I got to say about that. You know what I mean?
Just the finals. This is what the finals gonna look like.
And you go do something disrespectful in his name, now the people going to have every reason not to say he was the greatest or, he left a legacy, and then they put an asterisk on it, but then this happened because of him, or somebody got this, somebody got that. I'm going to keep the man's name going unless it's something really, really serious and really, really offensive, really, really outright blame, and you know what I mean?
Crazy, dog.
Keep it going. Keep the man's name in the high, in high tilt, man.
You already know I'm gonna take this.
I've been on this for a long time, bobbling. This 35-year-old Big U is a, now I just told a lie. Ain't no damn 35. But anyway, y'all got that one lie. I'm about to get off here, man. Listen, free Cousin Carrie. We finna do everything we can to not only free Cousin Carrie, but we are going to free Cousin Carrie, and we're going to have to get this law changed.
No, sir.
Nobody shouldn't have to be subjected to this. They got to change that. Not associating with people that's gang affiliated or whatever. It needs to be something else. Active gang members. There needs to be some kind of way that thing is that verbiage is used, because using Nipsey name is totally wrong. Totally wrong. I think the city got it wrong on this one, or the police force got it wrong on this one, but they can definitely recorrect it though. They can definitely recorrect it. They need to recorrect it by freeing him and then changing that law. If we able to change, it's way bigger to change a street name than it is to change a piece of paper and how you wording when people get released from prison. Once again, thank you, free Cousin Carrie. Long live Nip Hustle, and y'all be blessed.